Hey everybody, this is Steve Miller, better known as Kelly's dad and marketing gunslinger. Welcome to, once again, another weekly uncopyable business video. You know, we are in the midst, we are screaming along at the speed of time into the holiday season right now. And please tell that to my clients because I am traveling like a maniac right now. I just spent the week in, the city that never sleeps, Louisville, Kentucky. And, well, I will say this. No, Louisville. I like Louisville a lot. And I actually used to deliver the Louisville Courier-Journal when I was a young boy. It was my first job as a paper boy. But if you like bourbon, go to Louisville. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm only home for a very short time because I'm flying out again tomorrow morning for hopefully my last trip of the year. But I will be gone. And of course, I'm crazy busy trying to get caught up from the stuff that I missed and stuff I'm getting ready for. So I'm going to take the liberty, I am a professional speaker, of reaching back into one of my speaking videos. And I'm going to pull out and I'm going to tell you a story about a tube of toothpaste. Now, I know some of you have heard me give this story before, told this story before, but you know what? It really bears repeating because it's a great reminder for all of us, including moi, that when you want to be uncopyable, it doesn't take a ton of work. It doesn't take a ton of money to be uncopyable. So this is a short story that I told in one of my speeches back earlier this year. And I hope you like it. See if you can pick out the lesson, and I hope you learn from it.
So anyway, you see, they're looking for things that they can do to kind of change the experience, for you, and that's what they're trying to do. And you can do that. You can find these things that would change the experience. For example, one time I was staying at the Muse Hotel in New York City. This was the promise that they made to us. Our thinking caps are always on. We imagine ways to keep things fresh and welcoming for you. I thought, well, I wonder how they're going to do that. And one morning, I was getting ready to leave to go to the meetings. I was going to be gone all day. I brushed my teeth, and I realized I'm out of toothpaste. Got my little travel toothpaste, and I'm squeezing that last thing out. Oh, okay, I got to remember to get a new tube of toothpaste. And so I'm gone all day. I get back at like 10:30 at night, and of course, I get to my room, put my hand on the door handle, trigger, right? It's a trigger, because as soon as I put my hand on the door handle, I thought, toothpaste. I forgot to get toothpaste. So I thought, oh, okay, oh man, 10:30, where am I going to find toothpaste? So I thought, well, I'll just throw my briefcase in, and then I'll go downstairs and see if I can get some toothpaste or something like that. I walk by the bathroom, and I look in the bathroom, and on the counter is a new tube of toothpaste with a note that says, "Dear Mr. Miller, I noticed that you were out of toothpaste. And I didn't want that to be something that was stressing you out, so I took the liberty of replacing your toothpaste. Hope you have a nice day." We put our thinking caps on we imagine ways to keep things fresh and welcoming for you. How many of you have ever run out of toothpaste in a hotel? All of us have. How many of you have found a tube of toothpaste on your counter when you came back that day? No. They got a 5. Right? They got a 5. And when I go back to New York, I stay at Muse. I'm standing in front of you. I'm telling you a story about the Muse Hotel. Richly imprinted experience wants to be repeated, and it wants to be shared because it was memorable.
So there you go. That was the toothpaste story, right? And, it's an amazing story when you think about it, that in the hundreds and hundreds of hotels that I've stayed at, resorts I've stayed at, 4-star, 5-star resorts. That's the only time that's ever happened. And I have run out of toothpaste before. So what was the big lesson? Well, for me, there were a couple of things to think about. Number one was that it does not cost a lot of money. What does this cost? At my local supermarket, I think this is $1.29 or something like that. It doesn't cost much to do something that could be construed as uncopyable. And that also is something to pay attention to. Uncopyable does not necessarily mean that it is impossible for the competition to copy you. It could also simply mean that the competition either can't copy you because they are simply not set up to be able to do that. Not that it's impossible for them, but they can't copy you, or even better, they don't want to copy you. They choose not to copy you because it might take a little bit of an effort. Because what was the effort? What was the effort that was required by that housekeeper who saw my empty toothpaste? It required awareness. That's what it required. It required awareness and looking at the situation from my eyes, the customer's eyes, the guy who is in that room, and recognizing that something as simple as this can make a huge difference in my experience in their hotel. So I hope that you got a great lesson out of that. See if you can figure out something for yourself that might be along that same way. In the meantime, this is Steve Miller, better known as Kelly's dad and marketing gunslinger. Thanks again for watching me this week on Uncopyable Business Video. And like I said, I gotta go get packed because I'm flying out again tomorrow morning early. So go have fun, and always remember, be uncopyable. See ya.